Tanya from Horse Creek, and I've been trying to work on this video forever to do some follow-up about the gelding situation here at Horse Creek. Everybody's doing fine. All 4 have totally recovered, but I wanted to do a little bit of talking about why do we do this gelding in more detail, and I wanted to do a little bit more about how to take care of the horses after gelding. But I have been really swamped for time, and finally I have a friend who's getting her little stud colt gelded here pretty soon, and I figured I'm gonna have to go ahead and get this done. So here goes. First, I wanted to talk about the reasons why it's important to get your horse gelded. And really, unless you have a really high quality stud horse and are involved in a breeding program and have the finances and the facilities to take care of him and the mares and provide appropriate care throughout the pregnancy and all of that, you have no business having or keeping a horse as a stud. I don't mean that to sound harsh, but it is the truth. It's also the best thing for the health of your horse. Horses who are not gelded have a lot of testosterone going through their system all the time, which causes a lot of stressful situations for them. A lot of times they have to be kept in a special facility so that they can't get to mares when they come into heat. Sometimes they injure themselves trying to get to mares or to get into fights with other horses. Sometimes they injure other horses. Sometimes they have to be kept alone a great portion of their lives, and horses are herd animals, so being kept alone is not good for their mental health and causes them additional stress. And horses are just like us. Stress causes them to have health conditions just like it does people. So to avoid all those unwanted possibilities of risk of injury and risk of having to be alone or stalled all the time, it's actually healthier for the horse. Another reason is, and this reason, it really breaks my heart, it's because there are a lot of unwanted horses. Everybody thinks, oh, maybe we'll just have a colt. I love my mare so much. I'd love to have one of her babies. And I understand that. I've had horses that I've dearly loved and lost and would love to have a baby from them. But the truth is, there's so many unwanted horses. And unwanted horses end up in bad situations. They end up... I'm sorry, I'm driving, y'all, and apparently I don't have my seatbelt on. Anyway, they end up in bad situations. They end up not being well cared for. They end up sometimes being sold to kill buyers, when currently that situation is they would get shipped to Mexico to a slaughter facility there where they would be killed. And the fact is that they would be, very scared in that process. And even though those slaughter facilities are inspected and they are supposedly killed humanely, just imagine the stress of a horse going through that. Just imagine a horse starving because he's unwanted and no one finds it worth the expense to take care of them. Taking care of horses is expensive. Imagine it going from owner to owner and never having a good quality of life or a special relationship with a person. So those are all reasons. Your horse's health, and also to avoid unwanted horses. If you really want a horse and you want to do an honor to your horse when it passes, there's plenty of horses out there that need a good home. You might need a little extra work, a little extra time, a little extra compassion and understanding, but they make fine horses just the same. So that's my summary. Still no seatbelt. That's my summary about why it's important to have your horse gelded, for his health and to avoid unwanted pregnancies. Okay, thanks y'all.